beautiful hair.
Oh, thank you. Oh, you meant that. You meant that. Yeah, well, you know what? I'm just going to run my fingers through my hair. And we're going to be right back. So stick around and find out who wins this fabulous trophy. I think yours is
Press enter. 20's up there on the clock. We should be able to just hit start. Do you want to update penalty timers right now? No. All right, and then when they're ready, once we get the officials out there with some pucks, yeah, we should be able to just press start. Okay, cool. Yep, good. That's what we want. Are we done with this one? We're done with that one. Are we done with this one? I skipped everything right now. I gotta double check all of this fucking work. He's only got 4 Mavericks players down there, too. Son of a bitch. I deleted everything because I thought he did it. All right. Oh, here's an average. So that's going to go in there. We're going to fix the average. That's in a minute. And we're underway. Well, hey, here we go. Who knows how much got out onto the air. Hopefully my new Brother Rice kids will be better than my... Well, Luciano did a nice job. The other guy, I don't know what's going on with him. He half did my rosters. But less service hours for him. Reed, Jack, welcome to the booth. I'm Mike Travis, as always, with you here. I got a couple of new guys earning service hours through Brother Rice. Dominic Reggio, the commissioner of the Frozen Fish Fiasco. He went to school there. We already got a goal. Don't stop the clock. Clock keeps running. Clock keeps running.
That's home, correct?
Yeah, the home team, I believe, is
15 from 35.
15 from 35. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
All right, Downriver Otters. First on the board.
When do you put time?
Yeah, but I don't have another. Oh, no, you don't need a time. I'm sorry about that. Good question. But yeah, I need that. 15 from 35. I don't have a 35 here. I don't have a 15 here, so.
No, 19.
19. Okay. Otters goal scored by number 19, Alex Aldridge. The assist goes to number 35, Luca Franco. And there you go. You heard the official call there across the arena from yours truly. Back to the action here on the ice. We haven't been able to call, but this has been all Otters all morning so far as the game gets started. We're about a minute and a half into this one. These are the U14 teams. These kids are in shoulder pads. They're allowed to bump and hit and do a few other things out there. We're probably not going to see a lot of fights or anything like that, but we will see this game being hotly contested. These are kids who are playing at a very high level at their age. So, Royal Oak Falcons join us again. That's Dominic's sort of local area team. He's familiar with them. Downriver Otters coming in. Got some friends who live downriver up here in the Michigan and Detroit area. Hello to the Mashinsky brothers, Jeff and Jason. Royal Oak Falcons with it now, looking for their chance, and he is just buried on the far board, still trying to get up. Oh, there are the linguini legs. Oh, we're having a slow skate back to the bench here for number, who is that, 24 from Royal Oak, coming up lane there. That's going to be Joseph Whitaker, just coming to the bench looking for a little assistance. Nice flow there for Whitaker, though. Even if he's hurt, it's the hair that matters out there. A true Canadian passport hanging out of the back of that helmet for Whitaker. Wow-wee. Royal Oak sends it back in behind the Otters net. Now Otters with it, though. They're going to be coming out of their zone, and we lose a skate, flat tire near the blue line to break it out. As a result, this one goes all the way down the ice for an icing call. Timmy, our official out there, he's got it picked up. The 98-cent referee, here he comes with it back down to the other circle. We'll deliver that one there to our other official, and we will get a face-off in the Otters' end over here, closest to us in the announce booth. To our left side, Otters are going to be moving left to right, Royal Oak right to left in the first period here. Face-off still to come. Timmy making sure everybody's set, and there's the puck drop. We are underway. Royal Oak sends that one in, chips at it, ends up getting turned away into the corner. Behind the net now, all the way at the goalie. He comes to the far side where number 19 is just laying the lumber to kids over there, right in front of the same part of the boards where Whitaker went down. That's number 4 for the Falcons over there now. Gavin Sadawi just takes the beating. And if Royal Oak doesn't start putting some bodies on folks from the Otters, they're going to have a long day at the ice this year. And that one is another Otters goal past the Royal Oak Falcons goaltender. Otters goal scored by number 71, Logan McNeese.
Didn't see the system.
No, just unassisted. Yep.
Is this 2010?
Yeah, I guess so.
Do you have a Luke 4 system?
Don't remember, but maybe. So, folks, a couple of reminders out here in the live feed. All of our games this year are sponsored by our title sponsor, UAW Local 600. They beat the Detroit Red Wings alumni team last night 5-4. Darren McCarty stripped of the championship belt in unceremonious fashion. The UAW 600 team had not beaten.
Only on who?
Slashing. 11. There we go. Falcons penalty to number 11, 2 minutes for slashing. Penalty, I don't know how to do that up there.
The Otters are home.
Otters are home, Royal Oaks away.
Back in it, Charlie. Let's go.
Yeah.
You got him out at 13:04.
No, I got him out at 12:08. We're trying to figure out the penalty. New guys working the clock here, so I already let him know 12:08. He's out. Yep, 12:08. Don't worry about what the clock says. He's out at 12:08. My new guys learning the clock, so you guys got good info. You're okay. Don't worry about it. You know how to get a penalty up there now, though, and get the clock running on it, right? Awesome. All right, cool. Yep. All right, again, when the Brother Ice kids switch, we got to make sure everybody knows what they're doing. Luciano was in here explaining it very quickly. I heard his teaching methods. Luciano, I hope you keep playing golf because you are not cut out to be a teacher, my friend. However, Reed's over there. He's going to get this all figured out and seems to have figured it out. Has a penalty up there on the board. But our Royal Oak player is going to be out of the box at 12:08, despite what is up on the clock. And play continues out there as the Otters have a 2-goal lead here early in the first period. That one's covered up by the Royal Oak Falcons goaltender into his glove. Being harvested there, and the face-off is going to be coming here on our side, down in the Falcons' defensive end. You're out. You good? Out and straight to the ice, actually, so they're good. What's the question, guys? No, you guys are with me the rest of the afternoon here, if you want to be.
Is there any breaks to get like food?
Yeah, there's breaks while they're doing the Zamboni cut and everything, and they might bring some pizza here at lunchtime over to the announce booth for us, so you guys won't have to run too far. If you want food or something, you can always go to the Bear Claw coffee truck. They've got like donuts and bagels and stuff like that over there. Yep. Thanks again to the Bear Claw Coffee Company for bringing their truck to us. Amazing Americano. I had one earlier. Hot, sweet, dark, just the way I like it. They do a nice job. They make good coffee. What can I tell you? And the pastries, everything else looked amazing. The boys were eating earlier. Everybody was really happy with the service. Great team over there working in the Bear Claw coffee truck. was mentioning before the penalty, the UAW 600 team that won against the Detroit Red Wings alumni last night. First win for them ever against the alumni team. They beat them 5-4. They were down 4-3 at the first half, and actually ended up scoring the last 3 goals of the game. They had been down 4-2. Got up to 4-3 at the end of the first half, and then scored 2 unanswered goals in the second half to claim the victory over the Detroit Red Wings alumni team last night. Today now, though, we've got the Royal Oak Falcons perennial team here again. These guys come back each and every year to the Frozen Fish Fiasco. Otters, a newer team to the Fiasco. Haven't seen them in my 6 years here. Doesn't mean they haven't been here before, but certainly putting on a showing in their first outing that I'm aware of at the Frozen Fish Fiasco. 2-goal lead for them. They've got control here at center ice across the blue line now. Bring it in to the far corner. They've got control there. Nope, slips off the end of the stick, and the Falcons have control now. They're bringing it up ice. Into the neutral zone, cross center now, and Ferentz is taking it in there. Gets turned away at the blue line, back outside. They're onsides there. Falcons have control. Nope, back to the Otters. Otters clear it, across the far side in the neutral zone. They're across the blue line. Back across the middle, 71 takes a shot. That goes up high and over the glass. Nope, puck's back in. Somebody didn't want the souvenir. They looked at it and said, this is just a black piece of rubber, and threw it back. So, oh yeah. Yeah, it looks like Whitaker, number 24 for the Falcons, is going to head to the locker room, see the trainer, and get some attention. The Canadian passport there not helping Whitaker any today. Certainly looked good on the ice, but did not serve him well after taking that shot from the Otters player and falling down to the ice on the far boards earlier in the contest today. Falcons with it now, get it across the blue line. A little bit of a dump and chase over there on the far side. They send it in, send it around. The Otters there with it now, though, however, trying to break it out. Sent back in. Otters with it again, try to break it out. And this one's coming to center ice where the Otters player taps it forward for himself. However, number 13 there from the Falcons gathers it up, takes it around behind the net, and tries to send it up ice to nobody. Get that head up, make that saucer pass, get it to your friends out there, boys. Otherwise, you're going to send it right onto the sticks of the Otters player. Goalie a little late on getting the paddle down on that one. Skips right under it. Gets out to one of his players. Luckily, though, the Falcons have come back in. They are offsides at the blue line. Turn the heater towards you guys for a little bit here. It's cooking my legs, so we'll get a little heat coming your way here shortly. You'll feel it before Reed does, Jack. If it gets too hot, let me know. Jack, if you need it closer to you, or Reed, I'm sorry, just let me know. We'll get you taken care of.
Try to start filling these out now.
Yeah, if you want to. You can read everything over here from Mavericks. And again, you're already up to number 19, it looks like, so anything higher than 19. Jersey numbers are right here. And then player names are there, first, last. And then the other thing I'll tell you, if you already look, so you see how he's got like the first 4 done, just mark off like 1 and everything. You just put a check mark if you see the jersey number. So there's 1. That's a check. That makes it easier when you're looking at them. Just find the numbers that's still around. Boom. Is there anything left?
53 Trip.
All right, 53. Trip gets the 2 minutes up there.
What team?
Home. Yep. Home team, 2 minutes. Yep.
Player number. What's the player number?
Doesn't matter.
53. Is it minor? Yeah, minor. Is it up there?
Otters penalty to number 53. 2 minutes for slashing. Okay. Is that it? Does that count? Yeah.
Cover front, cover front.
Yeah, see anything lower than 24? No, you're good. Okay, you can always do this too if you want to. Or Easton Dunn. First name, last name. Last name is over here, so it's Easton Dunn. Yeah.
Here, eat up, nerds.
Thank you.
Oh, heads up. All right, pizza's here, boys. Grab a slice if you're hungry. Take two if you need it.
All right, thank you.
Well, pizza's arrived here in the announce booth, so Jack Reed and myself are taking a little break. Jack's actually working over here right now diligently to try to get the Macomb Mavericks roster spelled out and filled in on the score sheet here. Five minutes. Running clock's going to get Thomas out of the bench here, or off the penalty box, excuse me. Move back to the ice. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty. Falcons on the power play still. Thomas is a big dude. Hard to see by here. I've stood up so I can see what's happening over there. Shot on goal by the Falcons. This one's coming back the other way. The Otters bringing it down ice. A little bit of trouble controlling that puck on the end of the stick, and that one's smothered down by the Falcons netminder. No whistle. Tried to turn it into the corner, ended up handing it right to a Falcons or an Otters player, excuse me. In the neutral zone. Blue line for the Otters. They gather it there. Send it up here past center ice. They're across the blue line into their offensive zone. 71 takes a heavy shot at the Falcons goalie. Turned away there. But the fight still continues to get the puck out of their zone. They are unable to do so. Sent back in by the Otters from the point. This one comes around. Still not out of the zone. Falcons with it now. Send it up ice. That one's going all the way down. We're going to get an icing call here. And we do. Face-off coming into the Otters' end. We're going to get some fresh legs out there for both teams. We'll have the face-off here at the near circle in the Falcons' end here. Roman Village supplying the pizza for everybody, both here at the rink and over at the House of Shamrocks. Players get free pizza. After all of their games, they can head over to the House of Shamrocks. Their game will replay 60 minutes after the game here.
Watch behind you, Finn.
And the House of Shamrocks is just 15 minutes down the road. So if you're interested, you can head right over that way. All drink and food proceeds are going right back to the Clark Park Coalition. So whether you are a player in the game, family member, just a friend or a fan sitting around over there at the House of Shamrocks, get something to eat, get something to drink, help out the Clark Park Coalition, as those proceeds will be coming right back here. Thanks to the owner, Mike, over there at the House of Shamrocks, for making sure that we are taken care of, and his sponsorship means a lot.
19 on a rough.
Otters penalty to number 19, 2 minutes for roughing. Usually are. Day 2, all the kids' games. It's always a shit show. That went out over on the live stream. Apologies. But no matter what age you play, if you're a kid playing hockey, it's clown shoes. Straight up clown shoes. Although I will say most of the adult games are clown shoes. You guys will be here for a game later on today. Played adult game, beer league game, played by the Mighty Drunks. What we're seeing now is nothing like what you guys are going to see 3 games from now. In terms of what, Jack?
Is it more fun?
I always have more fun watching that game than these games because it is just stupid. It's guys that have been enjoying themselves all morning with certain beverages. And then they come out and they try to play the game of hockey against one another. A lot of times they can't. A couple of them still can. But the ones that can just start fighting with each other. And it just devolves into, yeah, it's really goofy. And it's not even It's not even a mean-spirited fight, right? It's just like, I'm going to punch you in the side of the head because you're standing there. Then the other guy goes, hey, man, why'd you punch me in the side of the head? And he's like, because you were standing there. And then the other guy punches him, and he's like, why'd you punch me in the side of the head? And he goes, because you were standing there and you punched me. And then that's the fight. The Mighty Drunks are a good time. At least they were last year and the year before. Right now, though, Falcons Otters. Falcons still looking for a way to get on the board. We're under a minute, 38 seconds on the clock now here in the first period. Penalty ends for the Otters. Otters return to full strength, send this one all the way down.
30.
Falcons goaltender turns it into the near corner. Falcons have it gathered there, send it up ice. Long pass all the way up to the blue line. This one comes all the way down to the other end of the ice. 19 seconds remaining. Otters have it in their end. It's hard to eat pizza and announce a game. I'm going to tell you. Struggling here. The pizza is so good, though. Thank you to the Roman Village for providing our pizza, both to us here and at the House of Shamrocks, right? Good pizza. It's never been this good. We didn't always get their pizza, but they do a nice job. Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me get my legs out from behind this bench for you. It's warm in here. I can keep it in there for a while.
It's really good. Is it? Yeah. Is it actually? You want to go to the place and get something, Jack? What? Now? Like what? Huh? Like what?
Well, we're ready to go. They're looking for you guys out there now. All right. Well, the first period ended with a 2-0 lead for the Otters. Everyone's lined up, ready to go as our officials wrap up lunch here between periods. Ready for the face-off, and here we go in the second period. Oh, the pizza's still warm and it's still so good. Good to be back with you here for the second period of Royal Oak Falcons versus the Downriver Otters. Otters the home team, Falcons the away team. Falcons moving right to left this time. Sorry, left to right, excuse me. Otters moving right to left. Otters have it now at center ice. Send it in the offensive zone. A little dump and chase that wasn't chased. This one comes back up. Otters send it all the way up. They're on the chase. 2-on-1 down there, but Falcons sent it in. Otters player gets to it first. The Otters have control now. They're turning it around. Coming back up the ice. Stopped by a Falcons player there. Falcons player a little dipsy-do between the legs, between the stick. Trying to get something going, but the Falcons just don't have the numbers right now. Otters continue to dominate in this game. However, the Falcons had a conversation here between the periods. Period 2 of 3 right now. Here come the Falcons. One man to beat, still got control. 2 of them got laid out. Should have waited on that one. Had a great opportunity to mess with the goalie. Shot a little early and goes wide of the net to the left-hand side. That one gets to the back of the net. Reed singing the praises of the Otters goalie and jinxed him. That's okay, Reed. That's what you're supposed to do.
I got 11 for 12 and 11 from 12.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Falcons goal scored by number 11, Nolan Lemasure. The assist goes to number 12, Luke Ferentz. Quit scoring goals, I'm trying to eat. That's announcer talk for quit scoring goals, I'm trying to eat. $17:10 on the clock right now. Falcons trying to get it out of their zone. They do at center ice where the Otters were waiting for it. Toward the blue line, back to center ice, across the blue line where the Otters are to send it back into the middle, neutral zone. Falcons get it there, turn it back around, across the blue line, send that one in toward the Otters goalie. He turns it away into the near corner. That one sent in right in front. The Falcons had another opportunity, unable to capitalize on it. This one comes back to the point, held in there nicely by the Falcons defender. Coming back his way, this one only makes it halfway up the boards to the Otters, who send it to center ice where the Falcons player runs into a flat tire. The Otters with control right now. Falcons, though, grab a hold of it, bring it across center into the blue line. Turned away there, but held in. Falcons looking to set somebody up, but no one over there. 2-on-1 now for the Otters. Numbers even out. That one gets into the goalie where it's covered. We'll get a face-off in the far circle. All right. Face-off upcoming here, 15:30 on the clock. And we're underway. Otters win that face-off, back out to the point, send it in deep. Goalie has it covered. We'll get another face-off down there. Don't switch. I'm not teaching a bunch of new people how to do this. You guys are here the rest of the afternoon. Yeah, penalties are a thing. You didn't learn it the first time. And I don't know how to do any of it, so I can't teach it. They got to learn it from whoever was here before. Yeah, scorekeeper's super simple, but
This is hard to learn.
yeah.
I'd rather be here doing something than watching.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're good to go then, man. If you want to leave and go walk around and have to do
No,
stuff.
I'm saying
Oh.
I'd rather do this.
Oh, run the clock? You mean? Yeah.
And be busy.
Yeah. Well, those guys are still busy, but their busyness comes at the end of the game where they got to lift all the heavy equipment and walk it out to the ice and everything. Yeah. That crate, that garbage can, they got to roll the carpet out across to the center, like the red line and everything right out to center ice. Like, their job sucks and it's cold because you're out on the ice all the time. You guys are in here, it's warm. Like, yeah. Everybody comes here to get out of what's out there. And as the day goes on, it's going to get colder. You're going to be much happier in here. Because this is where everybody takes a break. Yeah. Everybody takes their break in the announce booth because they know they just want to get out of everything. So I would definitely stay here, enjoy the game. This one is a close one, actually, still. 13:15 on the clock. 2 goals for the Otters, 1 goal for the Royal Oak Falcons, excuse me. They've got control now. They're bringing it down the ice. Quick change here on the near side. Skater off the near end of the bench. They're attacking are the Falcons, but the Otters in the change were able to get some other skaters. There's a nice shot right in front. Number 4 against Sadawi. He's got the red trunks on there and the red helmet. Different than what everybody else is wearing. They're all in black. Sadawi's standing out there again. Anybody wearing red out there? I don't know. Haven't heard about one. I certainly haven't announced one. They used to do them. I don't know if we're doing it this year.
I think because the other 2 kids are walking around saying that. They said.
Maybe they're making money for themselves today and we're not getting any of it. I don't know. They've created a scam at the Frozen Fish Fiasco. Would not surprise me. That's why Dominic calls it a fiasco. Brother Ice Kid's here scamming the fans for money for all we know. I don't know. I haven't heard about a 50-50 raffle. I know that it was on the sheet. I don't know who's running it. I don't know who's taking care of it, but if the Brother Ice Kids are doing that, hopefully it's legit. I would assume so, but you never know. However, spend your money wisely.
Get out it, get out it, get out it.
There's an MVP that we award, and we'll look at the sheet to see who got the most goals and assists. Sometimes Dominic will come over and just say, hey, it's this guy, like we did in the first game. The guy had an amazing mullet, this incredible beard. He looked like Casperitis, and it didn't matter. We just gave it to him. And yes, we announced it.
This guy's got really
Another injured Falcon here being helped to the bench by Timmy over there. It looked like number 5 for the Falcons. I don't have a 5 on the sheet here, so maybe Braden Timmons with a number 5, Sean Aston with a 5, or Jason Schoen with a 95 there. Good chance from the Falcons on the back door. Another chance. Takes an Otter down finally. Falcons starting to move the bodies around out there a little bit more, not being quite as timid as they were in the first period. Afraid to body up on somebody. They're certainly being a lot more friendly than the downriver Otters, but Valdez back with this one in his own end, sends it up into the neutral zone, picked up by the Otters there. Nope, Falcons have it, Otters have it, sent in, Falcons have it, back across the neutral zone, picked up inside their own blue line by the Otters there, sent across the ice, and wow, that was a terrible idea with that pass. Almost went right to the Falcons player over there. That would have been a real bad idea. Franco with it now. Franco's already on the score sheet with an assist today, so 35 is out there looking for some help, sending it around. This one's coming out into center ice. Neutral zone play now across the blue line. Otters taking it out, back into the center, up to number 2 for the Otters. And that one's turned away. 2 with it again out there. That's Aubrey Decker. Smallest of the Otter players out there is Aubrey. Holding her own, though, with the big boys. Doing a fine job out there is Aubrey Decker, Aubrey.
All right, get back to the front.
Otters gather it up, though, at their own end, looking to turn it out. A little bit of miscommunication there. Guys getting in each other's way as they try to break it up the near boards. Falcons have it there. Send it back down. Try to send it back down. Mitchell with it. Looks into the middle. All tied up there. Falcons, though, with it. Otters with it. Falcons with it. This one just continues to go back and forth and back and forth. Falcons defenders back there at their own end. Send it back into the neutral zone. Otters player picks it up there. We're at center ice. Puck just hanging up over there. Number 11 decided not to play the puck and play the man. Now looks ahead. 25 completely unaware of what's going on in this game. Looking at the bench, looking ahead, looking at butterflies, who knows. But that puck came right to his feet and he didn't know where it was or what to do with it when it got there. Falcons with it, though, on the far side. This one sent in from just at the top of the far circle, and that's gathered up by the Otters goalie. We get a face-off down there in the far circle at the Otters end. Still 2-1 lead Otters over the Royal Oak Falcons. Timmy's over there with the puck, ready for the face-off. Here we go. 8:38 on the clock. This puck is dropped. Otters still coming off the ice our way as play is underway. Sent into the far deep corner. 17 gathers it up there for the Falcons. Turn back inside, around behind the net, far or near deep corner. This one's being played behind the net now. Otters have control, breaking it out. This one comes here right in front of us at the announce booth where the Falcons gather it up there. Teal now with it, trying to pick it up at the neutral zone where the Otters McNeese gathers it. 71, a little dangle there from McNeese, but nice job by the Falcons goalie. They turn it back out. This one's sent back in, goes into the near deep corner. And the Falcons are going to have to try to get it out of their zone as the Otters are just putting the pressure on once again, as they are able to do. That one snatched up by the goalie. We're going to get a face-off. Far circle inside the Royal Oak end. Grab a slice. Send it back in where it's cold or warm, I mean. We're doing our best to keep it warm. All right, play back underway. 7:13 on the clock. Time ticking away. Falcons just 1 goal behind. Chance to equalize it here before the end of the second period. Otters with a 2-1 lead. We're getting another face-off near circle here in the Falcons' end. Defensive end, I should say. Otters on the attack. Falcons trying to break it out, nearly got away with one there, but no. Whitaker back out there. Good to see number 24 was skating off under his own power at the middle of the first period. Good to see Whitaker back out there. Probably got a knee wrapped or something. Falcons with a chance if they can just catch up to it. They send it in. This one's turned away by the goalie. Gets back up along the side where the Otters goalie covers that one up. We're going to get a face-off here at the near circle down in the Otters defensive end now. Hey, guys, seriously? Piss off. I got to have these guys walk in. I'm talking to you. Find something to do. Sorry, boys, but I can't have you talking. You got to be here locked to this. If you're not, I can't use you, and I'm going to tell Dominic, fucking don't sign their shoes because they aren't helping me. You guys have to be locked in here, not talking to them. Number 4, Trip. That's why the game's always going on. You can't be talking to your friends because I got to be able to do this stuff here. Number 4, Trip. Otters penalty to number 4, 2 minutes for tripping. All right, here we go. Falcons with it now at center ice, looking for an opportunity to carry it back in. It's going to be their job to tie this one up. Have an opportunity in the third period to put it away because right now the Otters are still in control of this game with a 2-1 lead. They turn it out. This one skips out across the blue line. Falcons are going to have to regroup. Here they come. Take a shot. That one's gloved. We're going to get a face-off here at the near circle in the Otters defensive end. Well, it's tied up on the far boards over there. Comes loose. Otters have it. Lose it. Comes through the neutral zone here. Across the blue line on the far side, the Otters have it where it's picked off by the Falcons, sent back into the neutral zone. Right at center ice, sent back. Otters player trying to control it there, turn back into the middle. One Otter there to try to pick it up, but the Falcons, a lot of blind passing going on right now. Just putting things into open space, hoping somebody picks it up. Falcons pick it up in their own end now, send it all the way up the boards. At center are the Otters with it again now. Trying to send it up to a player, gets knocked into the skates of a Falcons player, and the Falcons take it across the blue line. That's Briggs, 18. The Falcons' heavy shot rattles off the back wall to the right of goalie. 13 sends it down in behind the net now. The Otters have it there. Turned it back one. That came right into the slot, right behind number 18. Wish you had that one, or standing back about 5 feet from where he was. would have had an opportunity for a shot on goal there. 25 with it now for the Falcons. That's Aston, walks it in. Aston looking for an opportunity, finds it. Oh, not a second chance on the back door. Doesn't go either. Hits the side of the net for the Falcons. Here come the Otters. We've got 1-on-2 essentially. Nice job by the Falcons players to get back on that play. Otters with it at the blue line, send it back in toward the Falcons goal. This one comes out. Here come the Falcons. Still with it now. Falcons are regrouping at the blue line. Latre can't hold on to it there, though. And here come the Otters. Send it in. Falcons gather it there behind their own net and send it up the boards. This one's coming down the ice across the Otters blue line. They're chasing it down, goes all the way across the goal line, no icing. With some nice leisurely play as the Falcons get a change. They have to gather it up in their own end now. Back up the boards toward center ice. Missed opportunity there for the Falcons, number 11. Otters skating it into the Falcons zone now. They're taking it in across and oh, what an opportunity. Not going to happen though. This one's coming back out to center. Otters have it there. Take it in. Otters with it now at the blue line, sent it back in, and that is smothered by the Falcons goalie. 1:15 left on the clock here in the second period. Falcons still looking for that equalizer. It's in their end, though. They're going to have to keep the Otters off the board. Certainly don't want to go into the third period down 2 goals, but nothing disappears quicker than a 2-goal lead in the third period. I'm taking one of them. No, I'm taking the small one. You got nothing! Timmy trying to get more people. He's working the angle. That guy. Valdez with it here for the Falcons. Sends that one in. Looking for that top shelf over the goalie's blocker. Otters with it, though. Send it through the neutral zone. Otters player takes a shot from a Falcons player there. Looked like Whitaker giving it back on that far side now that he's back out on the ice. And that's the end of the second period. At the end of the second period, Downriver Otters 2, Royal Oak Falcons 1. Easy for me to say with a mouthful of pizza. That's going to Dan. That one's empty now. Yeah, where'd it go? Just felt, no, I just launched it. I'll gather it. We're at intermission. I can do something with it. What's up? You always got to go and grab them from there, take them with you. Hell yeah. Players are more ready than our officials or even the announce team right now. They're out there ready to go, want to get this one underway and get over to the House of Shamrocks, enjoy free pizza after their game. Watch the replay. We haven't been talking a lot about it, but third period here, the pizza's gone for us. So what an opportunity. Had the goalie faked and down, but just couldn't get the trigger pulled on getting that one into the back of the net. Falcons still with it, though, right now. Into the center. Oh, what an opportunity. Can't convert, though. Still in the Otters' end, though. Falcons with it across center. Right in the slot area there. Again, Falcons still in control, though. Tip of the stick. And I think the goalie has that one smothered in the 5-hole. "50 seconds of play already gone here in the third period. Goalie makes a save. Face-off in the far corner of the Otters' defensive end. Falcons on the attack. Win that face-off, send it back in. Otters with it, though. Try to get it into the slot. Otters' defense is there, picks it up, sent into the neutral zone, where the Falcons were essentially waiting for it. Falcons send it in now. Chasing the puck he put out in front of himself, has it. Behind the net, comes around looking for the wraparound chance. Goalie has that blocked. Another one, and on the back door, Falcons convert. We'll find out here in a minute. We're going to put Falcons in 3 because they haven't come over. There you go. 95 from 18. Yeah, that was my bad. I pointed in the wrong place for it.
Now we're in this, right? We were down by 2, and here we are. Right?
Falcons goal scored by number 95, Jason Schaum. The assist goes to number 18, Maxwell Briggs. Falcons on the attack again right now. Come alive here in the third for certain. Definitely taking more control. Sadawi in there now with the puck, but the Otters have it. Far side up the far boards, still in their zone. It's cross center ice now. Otters player chasing it, Falcons player chasing it. Looks like Valdez is going to get to it first. Comes around this side for the Otters. Otters on the attack. They've got it behind the Falcons' net right now. Set up the ice. Falcons try to get it into the neutral zone. Can't. This one's turned back down into the corner for the Otters. Otters playing with it back there. Try to send it out into the slot. Get it into the slot and get the goal in the back of the net. We had a tie game. We don't anymore.
72 from 71.
I have a 72. I don't have a 72.
Together, Tim. $22 from 72.
72. Otters goal scored by number 22, Hunter Toulouse. The assist goes to number 71, Logan McNeese. McNeese right now is the guy doing everything out there. He's got a goal and an assist for the Otters. So if we get to MVP, it's probably going to go to McNeese right now as things stand.
What is it? What do they get? The one
Guy with the best flow gets the Yager, or the Yager trophy.
Get on that, see what I think.
No, Dominic told me who it was. I forget his name though, but Dominic knows it. He's told me I never wrote it down because my pen was always over here with you guys. So you figure it out. He knows who to give it to.
Wait, so they just get this trophy?
Hmm. Yeah, every year the person with the best mullet gets the Yager trophy.
Even for beer league?
Hmm. The kids, the beer league, they get a whole box full of like hair products and everything too from Miracle Flow. Like, it's hysterical.
Real deal.
Yeah.
Do we go on the ice?
You guys, those other 3 guys you were talking to, they're going to come back. They should be moving stuff out to the ice. You guys can help. Dominic may ask you to. I'm not in charge of any of that. When you guys are in here, I need you here. And if the game's being played, You got to be in your spot watching what's going on, ready for the officials to come and talk.
That guy's chain is stuck in his
Yeah, man. Safe travel. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. You know I'll be back, so I'll look forward to seeing you, man.
Do you know if this game will go into OT or shootout?
I think Dominic will come over. Chances are good we'll go to a shootout, or he might do like a 5-minute running clock OT and then a shootout. Yeah, we'll see what he chooses. I mean, a lot of time left, boys. 14:30 on the clock. Yeah, a lot going on. And the Falcons certainly have turned it on, as I said here in the third period. They've woken up. They kind of got the feel of the game now. Otters are going to keep it on, though, as well, because they've only got a 1-goal lead. And they want to preserve that at least, maybe get some more. So the effort's not going to stop. There's certainly a lot of game left to be played. 14:05 here on the clock. And that's just, I don't like you, sit down, dummy. That's what happened right there. As a hockey player, though, you have to be ready for it. You have to expect that. If you're going to stand in one place and your feet stop moving, heck, even if your feet are moving, you can get sat down like that. Briggs back on his feet, though, over there. Far side battling against the boards and doing it sort of tenderly after getting knocked down earlier. Another Falcon down. That's number 20 back to his feet. This one comes across over to number 23 for the Otters. McNeese over there, 71. Certainly McNeese has been doing most of the heavy lifting for the Otters today with both a goal and an assist. Turns it into the middle, tries to anyway. And that's smothered by the Falcons goalie. Yeah. I mean, there's a reason they put the C on the chest, you know. They're playing that hard, doing that well. That's why the team usually picks captains. I don't know, the teams are different. Sometimes coach does, sometimes the kids do, so. Yep. I let my kids pick the team captains, but they had to be seniors. That was obviously the rule. I was a coach for a while, yeah. It was the Garfield Heights Bulldogs was my team, high school. In Cleveland, yeah, south side of Cleveland. My players were allowed to pick their captains, but they had to be seniors. That was the only rule.
Were they a good team?
They were a real good team. The coach that was there the year before I took over, he was an excellent coach. I got to be his assistant coach. And kids loved him. They respected him. They liked and respected me. They didn't love me the way they loved Chucky, which I didn't care about. I just needed them to win. Under Chucky, they were 6-16. Under me, they were 16-6. And then the following year, we were 17-10. So we had 2 really good years with me as coach. My assistant coach, Brad Wilson, was excellent. I had just a lot of good help around me and a really good team that all played together, which was a big thing for us. We wanted them sort of to control their own destiny. We didn't overcoach, you know? And we always gave them time. Like, we would come in and tell them what we were seeing, and then we'd be like, all right, captains, talk to your team. And we'd walk out of the locker room and give them about 2 minutes before we had to be back on the ice for the captains to talk to the team and get the boys fired up. And then we'd give a knock at the door, we'd lead them onto the ice, hang out on the bench, send them out, and off we went. Like, and it worked. Whatever we were doing was working. Had a couple of guys that I would have to, you know, control, a couple of penalty lovers. But talked about that yesterday, but it all went well. And while we're talking about that, the Otters end up getting another one, and that's going to be is that McNeese that got that one? I can't tell. 35 on the goal, 53 on the assist for the Otters. Let's get the official announcement. Otters goal scored by number 35, Luca Franco. The assist goes to number 53, Landon Thomas. Have we mentioned Luca Franco before? No, he got a penalty or something. 53 or 35? 53 was the guy, yeah. All right. I had another Franco in another game already today then. There's McNeese out there again with it. Taking it down the near side into the corner behind the Falcons net, and McNeese just gets peppered into the boards down there by a Falcon who says, I don't like you. You laid down on the ice now. Falcons trying to break it out, far side to Sadawi over there. Gets it up against boards and out of the zone. Falcons giving chase. Otters go D to D. That one's picked off. Falcons taking it in. Looked like 33 for them. That would have been Mark Collar out there with the stocking cap up over his helmet. That one sent into the middle of the slot, but turned away. It's coming all the way down the ice for the goalie. Doesn't let it go to icing, stretches the stick out. And this one's sent back up and around, but the stanchion sends it kind of on a weird angle back out onto the ice instead of staying against the boards. Here come the Falcons now. Through the neutral zone, across the far boards where the Otters gather it. So now he slowed up on that one. Really could have pushed the Jets to get there, but chose not to. Didn't want to get laid out by an Otter. Shot on goal, blocked. Here come the Otters. Nope, picked off there by the Falcons. They turned around, zone's clear. Into the zone is 24. Whitaker sends it across behind the net. Picked up here on the near side, and the Otters gather it up. Here comes McNeese. Cross center ice, dangles. Had an opportunity, but the Falcons got back, cleaned it up, and the Falcons on the change, fresh legs out there in their defensive end. Yeah, the captain for the Falcons, McNeese, there launches one in. Thump and change for the Otters. But I say Falcons, McNeese is captain of the Otters. They got the thump and change. That one was nearly coming at the Falcons bench if it hadn't hit 44 out there, Leetry or Leotrea. This one gets up under the Falcons goalie. Puck's gathered up. We're going to get a face-off here in the near corner. .750 on the clock right now. Third period winding down. Otters with a 4-2 lead still. Falcons get it out. 3 Otters chasing it, 1 Falcon chasing it. Looks like Aston over there going after it, but the Otters have turned it up into center ice. Big 53 out there. This one goes all the way down across the goal line. Smallest of the Otters out there, Aubrey, cleans that one up, I believe. That's not Aubrey. No, who is that? That the Otter is the same size as Aubrey out there. What we got, number 12? Nope, we don't have a 12 for the Otters. No, not the. That's a Falcons 12. You know, my eyes are terrible, so that's 42. There we go. That's Emerson Dupuis. Emerson Dupuis, roughly the same size as Aubrey out there. Aubrey Decker. You know what the difference is with Dupuis being as far away from me as Dupuis was? I couldn't see the braid. Aubrey's got the braid out the back of the helmet. Dupuis does not. Dupuis is going to get into the plus-minus, though. Dupuis was on the ice when that goal was scored. Yeah, the Otters turning it on. The Falcons just shell-shocked at this point. Let's see who got the goal.
35 from 19.
Otters goal scored by number 35, Luca Franco. The assist goes to number 19, Alex Aldridge. Yeah, 35 has 2 goals and an assist. 19 has a goal and an assist for the Otters. That's a 71, and this is actually a 22. This is scratched out. So, scratched out. We got a 22 and a 71, so 71 Otters has a goal and an assist. That's McNeese. 35, yeah, Luca Franco is doing the heavy lifting now for the Otters. Having a good game. 2 goals and an assist for Franco, it looks like. Oh, we're just putting bodies on the ice down there. Number 7, small. Yeah, I was fairly certain we were going to get something there out of that one. That's gathered by the Falcons. We may get a, let's see what Timmy's going to call it. I'm thinking roughing, but he might have seen something I didn't, because that was right in front of us and against the boards. Well, not a roughing. It looked uglier than it was. Falcons penalty to number 97, Nicholas Valdez, 2 minutes for interference. We got to write the offense down too. I think this was going to be an INT as well, if I remember. Yeah, do you remember which one? First was a slash, so you can write slash in there. Yeah, I don't remember what they were. And you can just put slash int, rough. You don't have to put the whole word. But don't guess if we don't know. It's better to just leave it.
Are you guys 2010?
Let's see. Did that one get by the goalie there? No. This one's going into the near circle. 1:08 on the penalty. 4:18 on the clock. This one continues to get away from the Falcons. Down 3 goals now in the third. Otters with control behind the net. And oh, wow, he went low at the legs and just buried him into the boards. That was number 10, Neferotos, for the Falcons. Let's see what we've got going on here. Looks like an offside. Sure is. Timmy's over here at the little red dot near us outside the blue line for the Otters defensive end. Levasseur, number 11 for the Falcons there to pick this one up on the face-off. Sent over to the far boards where the Falcons pick it up, send it in. It's behind the net now. Otters gather it there, number 53. Two, 1, the penalty is over. Falcons kill it. Back on the ice. Fresh Falcon Aston comes right out of the bench and makes a play on the puck. Hatchell there with it. Sends it back in, tries to keep it in the zone. This one bounces lightly over the Otters goalie, who stops it, drops it, and punches it back into the corner. Falcons with it now here on our side. Levasseur, number 11. That one nearly got through the Otters goalie's legs. Whistle's blown. That was stopped. It's caught up in the 5-hole though. And we'll get another face-off in the Otters end at the near circles down here to our left. 2:15 on the clock now. Time running out for the Falcons. 18 takes the draw for the Falcons. That's Briggs out there. This one's coming back out to the point for Valdez. Sends it in. Gets stopped in the slot by an Otter. And here comes the Otters on the far side. Back across. Neutralized to the middle. It's 35 giving chase down here in the near corner in the Falcons defensive end.
Any goals that don't have an assist for the Otters?
Get in there!
If so, write down number 2. Any goal that does not have an assist, write down number 2.
Never going to happen. Yeah, Aubrey. We gave Aubrey an assist. That's nice. All right, here comes the puck our way. 1:25 left on the clock. Otters with it now. Commissioner Dominic Reggio over here giving instructions to the Brother Rice kids. That one stolen by the Otters, just flung it right up into his face, and oh, what an unfortunate series of events. 92 is going to have bad dreams about that one. Sorry, 97 for the Falcons. Just punched that puck, trying to clear it right up into the face of the Otter, dropped in front of him. He took control, skated it over, and threw it into the back of the net.
Number 2.
All right. Aubrey's got 2 assists.
We're not reading that out.
Otters scored? Yeah.
Otters goal scored by number 11, Connor McNeese.
6-2.
Yeah. And that's about where that one's going to end right now, boys. 6-2. We've got 35, we said, is getting.
19. Up. I got 30.
Is it good, right? Because Otters did
Josh. Yeah, give me a minute. It's not going to matter. We're going to get this out in red, though. So this is Otters is 19. 33 is Falcons. Otters penalty to number 19, 2 minutes for hooking. Falcons penalty to number 35, 2 minutes for slashing. Doesn't matter. They're out of the penalty boxes. This one ends with the Royal Oak Falcons 2. Downriver Otters 6.
Number 35 had 2 goals.
2 goals and an assist, 35 for the Otters. Blue, yeah, 35 blue. Luca Franco. Once again, congratulations to both teams. Thank you, Downriver Otters and Royal Oak Falcons, for attending this year's Frozen Fish Fiasco. In just a moment, we will award our winners. I can see the championship belt is out there right now. We'll have our MVP. And don't forget, players get free Roman Village pizza, and everyone can watch replays of this game at House of Shamrocks in roughly 60 minutes. At the conclusion of this game, House of Shamrocks just 15 minutes up the road, and please remember, all food and drink proceeds are coming right back here to the Clark Park Coalition. All right, today's most valuable player, brought to you by Mess Bucket Comics, is from the Downriver Otters with 2 goals and 1 assist, number 35, Luca Franco. We also need to award our Jaromir Jagr Miracle Flow hair trophy as well. So I see Dominic Reggio coming this way for this thing. Commissioner Dominic Reggio with the Jagr Flow. Now, Dominic, I don't know who this one is going to. Yep, this one is going to the Royal Oak Falcons, number 29, Finn Heckman. Finn, pull off that helmet. We got to see this flow, buddy. Wow, Finn got a haircut since he sent in the picture of his mullet. What a disappointment, Finn. What have you done? You disgrace Jaromir Jagr's memory. Congrats to both our MVP and Jaromir Jagr Mullet Trophy Award winners. Luca, Finn, great job out there.
Hey, buddy. Come on over.
Oh, that's hysterical.
All right. Hey, Ben, how you doing?
Good.
Congratulations on your Jaromir Jagr Award.
Thank you.
You're not a disappointment to us. You are incredible out there. What made you get a haircut?
I don't know. It's just getting a little too long.
Well, I'm sure that you probably want to right now cover your ears.
Yeah.
It's quite a chilly day out here, but you guys skated incredible.
Yeah. Thank you.
And what does it mean for you to win this award?
It means a lot. The last couple of years, I put in a photo, never won it, and this year I wasn't expecting to win it. I cut my hair, but it happened.
Well, well, see, dreams do come true, folks. So there you go, Finn.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I love that.
Gotta love the mouth guards too in there, right?
That's right. That's right. Now, also, here's the coach over here. Hey, Coach. How are you? Good. How you doing? Good. Good to see you. So tell us about this game and also about playing on the ice outside.
This is such a great experience for the kids, both teams. It's really all about the fun. They had a blast, and it goes for a good cause. I've been coming down here for years, and never hesitate to take the opportunity to play here. So just a great time. Appreciate everybody's help with it too. So.
Did you guys get a chance to practice and play outdoors before this, or was this their first experience playing outdoors?
Some of them have played. Actually, we played Wednesday in Toledo outside.
Oh, okay.
So, but Clark Park, a lot of them for their first time. So, yeah, it was a blast. Yeah, appreciate it. So, yeah.
Congratulations. Enjoy this day.
Oh, yeah. Thank you so much. This is great.
Head in there and get warm.
Yeah.
Get warm
not
after
too
this.
bad today. The weather, overcast, no snow, 30 degrees. Perfect.
Perfect hockey weather.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Back with more of the Frozen Fiasco.
Coming up next.
We are only halfway through our hockey games here at the Frozen Fish Fiasco. But stick around. Much more hockey action right after our sponsors.
I love hockey action. Let's go and enjoy.
Let's do it.
All right.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Clark Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work, that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Blight, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Blight, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by 4-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at messbucketcomics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes, including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Glock Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work, that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
Miracle Flow, you know, a lot of people claiming, oh, hockey here, this, hockey that. There's only one. There's only one. You know, I've been out here since 2016 selling the finest salad dressings for your salad, you know. Sure, okay, yeah, you got the salad, but we got the dressing. And I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, a lot of people have considered us the Paul Newman of hair care products, in the sense that, you know, we're just the best. You know what I mean? So to be considered, you know, the Paul Newman of our own respective salad dressing is just, I mean, to say it's anything in our honor would be ridiculous. So I mean, that's obviously huge, you know. I mean, obviously we understand we're no Hidden Valley Ranch, we get that, but we're out there. You know, if they're not going to stock us in the shampoo aisle, we're going to try again in the salad dressing aisle, because I mean, it works either way.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Light, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Light, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by 4-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at MessBucketComics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Lock Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community. For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Lock Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work, that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Blight, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Blight, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by four-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at messbucketcomics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village.
We are only halfway through.
Yeah, you guys are going to be out there and in the locker room. I can always run away at an intermission. I've ever had on either toast, you know.
Reach.
Yeah, this one's run time again. 320s, continuous clock, and we shouldn't have a Zamboni cut, but we'll see. Yep.
Right here it says no Zam.
Yeah, you never know though. They might want to do some of the ice. Starts warming up and the ice gets a little choppy. They might try to fix it, come out after on the Zamboni, do a dry cut, something, you know.
What's a dry cut?
They come out and it'll scrape the surface of the ice, but they don't put any water down to smooth it out, right?
You get all like that.
Yeah, they take all the crap off the top. Yep. Fiasco fans, don't forget we are taking bribes for charity. That's right, if you'd like to have a special message read by yours truly during the live stream of this game and here in the arena, please see Tony at the merchandise table in the tent by the entrance. It's only $10, no profanity or company advertisements, please. And you've been listening to him during the intermission. Let's get a little bit more of that funky music. Marcus Concernicus. Good, because I'm going to be in my hotel sleeping, getting ready to fly back to LA tomorrow where it's like 70, 80 degrees. Yep. Every year for the past 3 years I fly in just for this. But not just for this. I mean, I get to see all my friends, Tony, Dominic, hang out with the Brother Rice kids, see what you guys are up to. Hear about your hockey stories in high school and everything. So, yeah, it's always a good time. And I get to see the Mighty Drunks play. Where are they? Oh, the officials are playing with nets. Here we go. Yeah, whatever the last game of the day is, so that's when they're going out there. Stick taps. Thunderous stick taps. And we're underway. The Frozen Fish Fiasco is brought to you by our title sponsor, UAW Local 600. Today's live stream is brought to you by Mess Bucket Comics, a Detroit, Michigan-based independent comic book company. Learn more at messbucketcomics.com. And with our sponsor reads done, ladies and gentlemen, we are into the call of our third game of the afternoon. We have the 12 UAA Macomb Mavericks, versus the LaSalle Sabres U13 team. So, they are underway. They are out on the ice, and it looks like, who have I got here to my left? That is the LaSalle team. LaSalle Sabres are going to be moving left to right out here during this one. The Mavericks are over here on our right-hand side, moving right to left. Mavericks are the home team. LaSalle Sabres are the visitor out here right now. Face-off coming to us in the Mavericks end. And in just a moment, I see the officials pointing at some kids, helping them learn the game of hockey out there. Face-off. Mavericks have it. Get it out of their zone, up ice. Nope, lost in the neutral zone where it's picked up by the Sabres. Sabres skate it back in. Now the Sabres are a U13 team. Mavericks are a 12U team. So a slight difference there between the two of them, but we'll see how this one evens out on the ice. Mavericks have been here a few times before. Can't remember if I've seen the Sabres out there before or not. Certainly happy to see them here this year, though, coming out against the Mavericks. Mavericks have an interesting jersey on this year, sort of the blue, gray, and black camouflage jerseys. The socks match those, black pants, black helmets for most of them. Sabres are out here in white, yellow, and navy blue jerseys, white, yellow, and navy blue pants as well. Yellow socks with white, black, and or navy blue and silver trim, actually, it looks like, on their socks. Nope, just navy blue. The silver I saw was some of the tape that the skaters have on their socks, keeping those shin pads tied in underneath there. Timu Timmy, our 98-cent referee, gives me a nod and a wink as he's skating around with his latte out there for this game. Latte coming to us from the Bear Claw coffee truck. They've got a truck, food truck style setup that they drive in each and every year here at the Fiasco and provide some of the best coffee drinks. The refs were actually just talking to me about how something as simple as a black coffee with some oat milk was one of the best coffees that our one referee, Dan, had ever had. So, Dan, I'm telling you, man, best Americano I've ever had. The Brother Rice kids are here drinking hot chocolate, smoothies, everything else. Boys, drinks still treating you right? Indeed, yeah, they're enjoying it. So, doesn't get better than the Bear Claw coffee truck. If you haven't had the opportunity, I encourage everybody to head out there to them. And if you missed it this year, come back to the Fiasco next year. This event is 16 years strong, folks, and every time I come to Detroit, there are people who have never heard of this. How after 16 years do you not know? Well, here's how you don't know. You don't know anything about hockey. You've never come out here. But each and every year, the weekend between the end of the football playoffs and the Super Bowl, that sort of empty week when the Pro Bowl is going on, that's when we're skating the Fiasco. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, full docket of games both days. This year, 5 yesterday, 6 today. We started with the Waterford Sharks and the Detroit Warhawks yesterday of the Michigan Independent Hockey League, and we will wrap up today with a game amongst the Mighty Drunks. They split the huge team that they have in half. One half faces off against the other half. So looking forward to the Mighty Drunks joining us a little bit later on this evening for the final game of the Fiasco. Puck's in the Sabres' end. Mavericks playing with it there. It comes around behind the net into the near corner where having a little trouble seeing past the benches, but the Sabres have it. They bring it out. Here in the neutral zone, the Mavericks got control of it, retain control, lose control. The Sabres player with a chance here now does a little dangle, takes a step, takes a shot. That one goes up over the crossbar and the goalie's shoulders. Sabres try to maintain control in their zone, can't. This one gets out. They're going to have to clear the zone, step back in across the blue line. They do. They're clear, but it gets out as they had to wait. Bissonette out there now, takes a shot, dumps it deep into the corner. I don't know if this Bissonette has been in as many country club fights as the one notably from the Spittin' Chicklets podcast, but certainly has a future in hockey from what we've seen from that shot and step. Just comfortable with the puck on the end of his stick. Mavericks have it, though, across the neutral zone. And that could have been an icing call. Timmy waves it because he's drinking his latte. That's more important. A little bit of tripping up under their own skates with the Mavericks there. Take a shot down here, though, at the Sabres goalie. Missed shot. It's up back here near the point. Mavericks still fighting for it there. Falls to the stick of number 25 for the Mavericks. It's being skated in toward the edge of the circles. Trying to cycle over there, but that one's picked off by the Sabres. Sent back up the ice, but not out of the zone. Sabres with it once again. They're going to carry it out this time instead of trying to pass it out. This one comes all the way across the ice to our side. Number 34 DeFord takes a shot right into the goalie. Sabres still trying. This one cleared away by both the goalie and the defense. Sent out to center ice. Mavericks with it there. Dump and chase. We're going to get a change behind the play here. Fresh legs out there for the Mavericks now. Sabres bringing it up out of their zone, but Mavericks pick it off, gain control, and we're trying to get it back to the defenders. They have it now. Bad choice, though. Sabres were coming forward. Momentum carried them into the zone.
Take a look.
Sabres gain control in the neutral zone, send it back in. They're going to get a change behind the play now as well. The Sabres have it on the far boards right at center ice. Lose it there, hands it off to the Mavericks player. Far boards, working it down into the corner, doesn't get there about halfway through their their defensive zone where the Sabres before it gets turned back over to the Mavericks. Mavericks now inside the circle, into the slot, turned away by the Sabres goalie. LaSalle has it tied up down there in the near corner. And here come the Sabres, breaking it out of their zone, right up the boards in front of us. That's Guthrie with it, sends it in, turned away into the far corner by the Mavericks goaltender. Right up into the middle, Sabres thought they had somebody standing there in the slot. They didn't. They had a screen that time. The 16, that's Guthrie out there, was just blocking traffic.
Ben higher, Ben higher.
Yeah, Darren McCarty, the guy won 4 Stanley Cups in the 90s with the Red Wings. Yep.
Go, go! Get, what are you
The battle continues over here on the near boards near us as the Brother Rice kids and I discuss the finer points of the MVP awards. Don't want to give away all the secrets, but there is actually a significantly what some might consider a high-priced autograph in there. So, pretty cool thing to have. You may have heard me mentioning what the autograph player provider did in the 90s here on the live stream. He actually ended up writing his sort of story of his life down in graphic novel form with the assist from Dominic Riggio to help him write that, and then also the talented artists that provided the artwork, John Merrickine being one of them, I believe, in that comic, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be. Certainly, if you want to check it out, check out messbucketcomics.com if you want to find that Darren McCarty graphic novel. Obviously one of Detroit's favorite sons, a hero here in the city for all that he did during the NHL playoffs and the Stanley Cup runs that the Detroit Red Wings made for a number of years in the 90s. No. Slow, yeah, 0-0, slow start. About 10 minutes right now remaining in the first period. We're playing 3:20s. You're done with that team. I don't need this then. Thank you very much. Yeah, and then the last one is the Mighty Drums, right?
Move it. Let's go, let's go.
Yeah, green and white. So yeah, that's it.
This is the Mighty Drums?
No, we got, yeah, one more game after this one. Nope, they don't send us anything. We give them nicknames every year. The last time they came over with a roster, the guy just walks out here and starts filling it out. And all of the team names were like, Hugh Janus. Yeah. QG Rection. jabronis, like just dumb stuff. No, we don't fill out anything. We let them fill it out if they want to, but they do just dumb, goofy names. And the funny thing was a couple of years ago, they found out that the guy who used to do broadcast with me, my buddy Cole, Cole is like kind of super religious, wouldn't swear or anything. And while because they were the names of the players, Cole had to say them during the game. So they tried to write down the most horrible stuff they could make Cole say that he would kind of still agree to. And Cole always smiled and laughed about it. He's still a pretty good-natured guy, but he didn't want to have to do it. But they didn't write anything so offensive or that would, be a big... Some of it was bad, but some of it was really funny. It was a lot harder for Cole to read than it was for me, but yeah. But it was really funny. And that's why I love that game, because those guys are they're just playing. Like, these kids are playing a competitive game, right? Yeah, but they're goofy fights. They're friend fights. It's like, The Trunks have probably been drinking. They were at the House of Shamrocks at like 7 a.m. firing up. I don't know. I wasn't over there, but yeah, those guys come out. It's funny. It's a funny game. I mean, they're having trouble sorting this one out. Yeah, it could end up going to the goalie who made the most saves. This is a very evenly matched game here so far, though, fellas. We're going to have to see who can break through first. And the last game was a little bit like that as well, with the Otters sort of breaking the dam, so to speak. And then just once the floodgates were open, the Otters were able to take it to not the Mavericks in the last game, the Falcons from Royal Oak. Mavericks actually have the puck right now. They're in control, trying to get one in on the Sabres, but that's turned away. And trying to break it out, but right back into Maverick control right now. Sabres going to need to get some skaters out there who can turn this one out of their zone, get it up ice, and maybe get a change. These kids have been out there for a while right now. He's got the arm up. Yep. We're going to get a power play all of a sudden. Let's see if that breaks the tie here. 6:15 coming up on the clock. No penalty coming over. Nope, wait, here we go. Timmy's got somebody. Here we go.
I got the goalie. 2 minutes for tripping.
All right. Yeah, not sure. Might be.
36 is Michael?
Yeah, 36 is what we'll say. Served by number 7, Maleko. Yeah, the offense is trip on the goalie. Yeah. Yeah, that's okay. It's how it looks, but what is the offense that you committed? The offense you committed was tripping. You know, it looks like offense, spelled the same, pronounced differently. Like read and red, spelled the same, pronounced differently.
Help him, Gunner!
Sabres penalty to number 36. That's their goalie. 2 minutes for tripping. Penalty being served by number 7 from the Sabres, Fisher DeFore. Which isn't Fisher, because he just turned his back to me and I can see it says number 7 Maleko. So we just write down whatever's on the roster, guys.
You like hear that out there?
Yes. Oh, so can the fans. Because they're like, wait, who is that? Who's Fisher DeFore? They haven't played for us in 6 years.
This kid is looking at you. Yeah, it says Fisher right here.
Yeah, Fisher DeFore, number 7 for the Sabres. So we write down what they send us. Oh, Michael Maleko is 36, but he's the one in net, but he's not the goalie.
He's also right there.
Yeah. The goalie is number...
36.
Yeah, the goalie is 36, which should be Michael Maleko. Maybe the goalie is Fisher DeFore. Who fucking knows, boys? They swapped jerseys because we need to put the goalie in something with a 30 on it. I don't know. It's all screwed up over there. We'll figure it out eventually. We just read what they send us, and we do our best. Kids trade jerseys. What am I going to do, right? And that's why it's the Fiasco. Remember, Commissioner Dominic Reggio popped in here earlier today and said, hey, we are absolved of all guilt if things go wrong or things don't sound right out there to the parents and the players on the ice. Frankly, we just take what you give us, we say it. If it's wrong, that's on you. It is a fiasco each and every year. There is going to be something that goes wrong. And that's why we are absolved of all guilt. We don't care. It's going to go wrong. We know it's going to go wrong. What are we going to do? Absolutely nothing. And it doesn't matter. Mavericks with it now. They've got control. Team's back at full strength. The penalty was killed while we were discussing the merits of who's wearing what numbers over there for the Sabres. Sabres got it into the Mavericks' end, but it's turned away there. Sabres back with control. Chandler, number 6 for the Sabres, stick handling there. Yeah, the Mavericks player nearly boards a Sabres player right in front of us over here. Sanders down to the ice. That's going to be Mavericks number 91, it looks like, serving the penalty. 91 checking.
Yeah. Hey, they're not going to blow it on the icing, so
Right.
send it.
Yeah, 2 minutes.
Kale.
Yeah, you just put Mavs, M-A-V-S.
Brandon,
Yep.
up here.
First minute. Mavericks penalty to number 91, 2 minutes for checking. And they're going to say, why are you getting in trouble for checking in hockey? You're supposed to be able to do that because the parents sometimes don't know. And we're going to say at this level, you're not allowed to. Yeah, we got the right kid. I don't like to embarrass them when they get a penalty, and that's why sometimes I just read the numbers, but... Mm-hmm. Nice save by the Mavericks goalie down there. 1 minute left on the penalty. Running clock again. 3 20-minute periods. No stoppage. No Zamboni cuts between the periods. We're inside of 1:30 here in the first period with a lead. No lead, actually. Just a couple of penalties right now. Sabres still on the power play for another 40 seconds. And they score on the power play. Don't do it until it's official, but yeah. Sabres, period 1. And we'll see what the officials give us.
I got 33 for 29.
There we go. Where's 33? We don't have a 33. No, that's the Mavericks. So we're looking at so 33 is going to be Luke Dow. Number 29, Hayden McKinnon. Sabres power play goal scored by number 33, Luke Dow. The assist goes to number 29, Hayden McKinnon. End of the first period coming up now here. We've only got about 15 seconds left to play. Face off outside the blue line over there for the Mavericks. Sabres with control in the early lead here as the first period winds down. This one trickles into the Mavericks goalie. He smothers it, and that is going to be the end of period 1. The teams will switch ends of the ice. They'll stay on the same benches. We'll get the second period underway here in just a moment. At the end of the first period, it's Sabres 1, Mavericks nothing. Yeah, good start. Fun one. Folks, if you're cold, if you're hungry, don't forget the Bear Claw coffee truck right outside the main entrance. Step right out there for some of the most amazing coffee drinks, smoothies, and also pastries and other options for you if you're hungry or thirsty and need to warm up a little bit. Great hot chocolate out there as well. Check them out. Stop by the merchandise table. Check out my friend Tony Maiello's amazing artwork. You can also talk with him about Chirps for Charity. That's right. If you want to send a special message out to your favorite or least favorite player out there on the ice, $10 gets you the opportunity to write that down on a card. That will be brought over to me, and I will read it here in the arena. It will also go across onto the live stream, and you can do that with Tony over there at the merchandise table inside the tent near the entrance. As always, the Frozen Fish Fiasco is sponsored by our friends at the UAW Local 600. They took on the Detroit Red Wings alumni team last night and beat them 5-4. First win for the UAW Local 600 against the Red Wings alumni, and they celebrated hard last night. We saw them at House of Shamrocks, another title sponsor. After the game, kids, you guys get free pizza over there. Parents, all food and drink proceeds will go right back here to the Clark Park Coalition. That's who we're raising money for through the Frozen Fish Fiasco. And now it's time to get underway with the second period. Boom! It's like being a radio DJ. Just hit your marks. Anything they want, as long as there's no profanity or it's not a company advertisement. You could say, I could read a note about the lady in the white hat over there in the stands if someone paid me to do it. Just be like, Mike, read this about that woman. I'd be like, oh okay. Oh man, I got to do the paperwork? That's okay. No. Yeah, you know what you're doing. It's not a hard job. I mean, it took all period to get the first goal up on the board. Mavericks with control there, though, falls down to the ice and tries to turn that one back in toward the goal. It's picked up on the far board's far side, behind the net, actually. A lot of Mavericks, a lot of Sabres back there. This one squirts loose, comes around. Mavericks with control of it now, looks back down inside, sends it back into the corner instead of going across to Kiefer over here. He's just hanging out at the point. Nice open shot to the net. A lot of people over there in just good hockey position. That one does come out to Kiefer, but skips over his stick, gets out of the zone. Mavericks taking it back. Gets a head up, looks up ice. And this one is trying to get sent back into the middle. Reed gave it a slap, but just sent it into the back of a lot of bodies over there. It's still a kids game out here, guys, and these kids are going to bunch up like the ones did earlier today when we had the little ones out there. These kids are certainly a little bit better than that, but we still do the kid things. A little more positional hockey being played at this level, so you'll see that certainly if you're here at Fiasco or on the live replay if you're there at the House of Shamrocks. Busy out there now with it, walks it in, takes a shot at the Mavericks goaltender, and that one is over his shoulder and into the back of the net. We've got another goal. This one's coming from number 9, I believe. Bissonnette's going to get that one, but we'll wait for the official call. There we go. Number 9, it's Sabres number 9, unassisted. So period 2. Just worry about number 9. I'll get the call here. Sabres goal scored by number 9, Caden Bissonnette. Got the second goal up there, and we're good to go. Dan's grabbing a refill on his coffee over here. 17:30 to play here in the second period. Mavericks with control, take it out of their end to bring it into neutral ice. Sabres player try to stop it there. They do. Bissonnette's still out there poking away at it here right in front of us. Has it now on his stick, taking it into the corner. Nope, turned around by the Mavericks, trying to clear it out of their zone once again, and are unable to do so. Bissonnette again behind the net. Oh, a nice shot and a goal. Bissonnette taps that one into the slot, low slot, right in front of the goalie, and gets it past number 30 for the Mavericks. 88 scored from number 9. Nice.
That's the Sabres?
Yep. Sabres goal scored by number 88, Colby Saunders. The assist comes from number 9, Caden Bissonnette. Caden right now having a game out there.
Number 9 has a goal and assist.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, once that first goal got scored, the floodgates opened, right? Just like in the Otters game. Who do we have next? Who's our next game? Is that another kids game? Oh, Future Stars, yeah. That one will be interesting. I'm not sure what the age is of the guys playing in that one, but...
I looked in the wild bathrooms and now they're looking for the small.
Are they? Okay.
I feel like that game will not last a while.
3 20-minute run times, 3-minute warm. Yeah, everything's kind of the same today. Yeah, small benches, small groups. That'll be a fun one. Got a lot of great hockey action yet to come today, folks. Those of you listening to the live stream. Jack and Reed and I in here checking out what's yet to come as the Sabres have taken a commanding lead here in the second period. They're up 3-0 right now. Mavericks, they've been here before. I don't know that they've faced this much adversity in a game before. Normally they were really able to do some things, if I recall, but Sabres have come into the Fiasco this year here at Clark Park, 1130 Clark Avenue in Detroit. If you haven't gotten out here yet, if you're listening to the stream over there at the House of Shamrocks, you're welcome to stay there and stay warm, or you can come out here to the last full-size outdoor rink in Greater Detroit. Come check out some hockey action with the amazing kids out here playing today. We'll be wrapping up a couple of games from now with the Mighty Drunks Beer League teams. Mighty Drunks Green versus Mighty Drunks White coming out. Two teams that are incredibly friendly but mightily drunk. And they will come out and close out the Fiasco as only they can. No, there are no kids in that game, boys. Oh, hits? Yes, but a lot of them are accidental. They don't mean to. I don't know how to describe a Mighty Drunks game to anyone. It looks like hockey, but it's barely that. It looks like hockey because they're wearing hockey clothes and they have hockey sticks and skates and what have you, but it's something else to behold, for sure. It's a traveling circus. It's like, have you guys seen the TikTok videos around Instagram, the Savannah Bananas? That's kind of what a Mighty Drunks game is like. It's a little bit like a Savannah Bananas, just goofy. It looks like baseball, but is it? Now this one's sent all the way down the ice. Timmy here, he has some news for us. What do we got, Timmy? All right.
27.
Adrian, I can't read that name. What is that? What does that say to you?
Adrian Grinda.
Grinda? Mavericks penalty to number 27, Adrian Grinda, 2 minutes for roughing. Did our best. Ginda? Correction, that's Ginda. Adrian Ginda. Ginda? Sorry, bud, we're doing our best. We don't know you. Yeah, I know. Be mad about the penalty. Get back out there and score a goal now. Put it out of your head. Light them up. Put it on the scoreboard. Oh, yeah, you can't spill drinks in here. They get mad. And I jokingly say that because I spilled a beer in here yesterday, and it went all over the one written down roster that I had for the one team. So with all the beer on it, I just poured more beer on it, and I stuck it against the glass right here, and it just stayed up there. Like the beer froze to the glass, and we just had the roster stuck to the window for most of the day yesterday.
What were the teams yesterday? Like younger teams?
No, it was a lot more men's league teams. The first one was actually a Michigan Independent Hockey League game, like semi-pro team. And then I think we only had like one kids game yesterday, but it was older. It was like a high school game, essentially. So yeah, it was like U16 team or something came out. Well, the one team was like a JV team, but they were like no JV team I've seen before. They were so good. And the other team that they were playing was one level above them, but it was a really good game between the two of them. Sabres there with a goal. Reed says it was number 7 who got that one. We'll get the official call here in just a moment. Now, we don't know if number 7 is actually Maleko or who that is, but our number 7 on the sheet is different than their number 7. 7, 14, 9. It was 7. 7 from 14 and 9. Yeah, Dan, 7 from 14 and 9, right? Yep. Sabres goal scored by number 7, which might be Michael Maleko or Fisher DeFore. The jersey says Maleko. We'll go with that. The assists go to number 14, which I don't have, and number 9, Caden Bissonette. I don't have a 14 over there. Yeah, but we don't have a 14, so it could have been a 34. There's no 24. The only 4 I have is a 14. That's Fisher DeFore. Oh, wait, Fisher DeFore. So there is no number 7, because we have 2 Fisher DeFores. Right? 34. So this one we're going to cross out, because we know that's actually is Maleko, is number 7. Fisher DeFore is 34. All right, just because of a couple of things that came across on the roster submission earlier, there is no number 7 Fisher DeFore. Number 7 is Michael Maleko. The assists on that last goal for the Sabres were from 34, who we've sorted out is actually Fisher DeFore, and 9, Caden Bissonette. So again, 7 from 34 and 9. All right. That's because their roster, or no, theirs was basically fine. This one was the one we could barely see and read. Bissonette, yeah, for the Sabres. All right, so action continues here in the second period. Just inside of 8:45 left. I'm going to clean up some trash here, boys. Yeah, you can always go through that. In fact, if you want to, you can even throw those away. We don't need, let me make sure, though. I know we don't need those. The Griffins have already played. It's going to be back toward the entrance. If you see a garbage can on the way. If you can't do it all right now, don't worry about it. You can always come back. Sabres with control now down in the far corner in the Mavericks end. Mavericks with it, though, had it in the skates, turn, fire. Nice save by the Mavericks goalie there. Well done. Mavericks with control, skating it out of their end into center ice. That one comes across, no icing. They're chasing it all the way back. Mavericks are there, but Sabres get there first. Number 20 picked that up over there. 20 for the Sabres. That's going to be Brinley Welsh. Mavericks with it now. Keep it inside the Sabres end. Sabres with it behind the net, though. They turn it out. This one's coming outside their zone. They're across blue line. Feed it into the middle. Little bit of a send to send their player after it, but Mavericks gain control, turn it, and try to skate this one out, but they need help. Sabres are there. Bissonette gets punched down to the ice there. Mavericks are able to break it out. Here we go, Mavericks. Across the blue line. Here's what I need from them. Write it down.
Yeah, they're going to give it to you.
Yeah.
And then
if they're talking to me, I'm not paying attention.
Get it, Rob.
That's all I need it written down.
And then it's a very young game where they're just going to Hit the buzzer, and they'll casually change lines. The clock will run, you just hit the buzzer every 2 minutes. Yes.
Yeah, so that horn, you're just going to push that every 2 minutes.
That's the next game. So that's how it's a kids game.
So one more time, they're doing the anthem.
You're gonna sing the anthem.
You're gonna sing the anthem.
And then you're gonna say number 7, Frank Thomas, and he's gonna skate up to the blue line. You're gonna do
After
that.
the anthem.
Yeah, and then and then the clock's gonna run. It's not gonna. You're not gonna be here any longer. It's just how it's gonna.
Also, clock's running while like 20 minutes is running while they're doing that.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
And then after that, every
2 minutes, once the game starts, you get the line.
And then they'll be like, oh, we gotta leave, and it's gonna take 3 minutes to get everybody off the ice and get back out there. But their clock's gonna run, just like like mini bikes.
Yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Okay.
So they all get equal points.
Yeah. You know what I'm trying to.
See how it goes.
You didn't take that with him?
We didn't take what with who? No, I don't know why it ended up back here. All right.
56 did what?
Yeah, roughing's nice.
What was the number, Jack?
56 blue, 88 white.
What was that first penalty for 88? Tripping. Okay. We'll get it also. Are we skating 5-on-5? I think we're going 5s, right? 5s on 5? Yeah, we're skating 5s. All right.
He's trying to talk to me.
I got it. All right, guys. Want me to take a peek?
Hey, he wants to say something.
Nope. Let's get the penalties sorted here. Sabres penalty to number 88, 2 minutes for tripping. Mavericks penalty to number 56, 2 minutes for roughing. Those penalties are offsetting. We're still skating 5-on-5. Players will come out of the box after 2 minutes and a whistle.
They got on the short line.
Yeah. Yes, for the coaches, the players will be going out on the lower number, so 55 seconds and a whistle, all right? Yeah, don't encourage that, you dorks. Yeah, you guys can't instigate, because the refs are gonna throw you out of here.
They're gonna get out and just fucking 5 penalties.
Dominic will love you guys for that. I'm gonna beat your ass for it, and I'm bigger than Dominic is. Worry about me. I don't need these clowns fighting across the benches and across my announce booth. I've got to talk to the people on this microphone right here. They don't need the Brother Rice kids instigating what you're trying to do. Now, Dominic, when you're listening to the live feed of this game later on, just know, instigators here. Jack and Reed, they're instigating. Yeah, all right. The skaters are waiting for a whistle now to get out of the box. Chase down, we're going to get the icing call, and the benches are sending fresh players onto the ice. The penalty boxes have emptied out. Those skaters are going back to the bench. They have to feel some more shame for a little while. And we've got 2:25 left in the second period right now, where the Sabres have a commanding 4-goal lead over the Mavericks. Mavericks with it now behind their own goal. This one comes up against the boards on the far side, sent back in there by the Sabres. Behind the net are the Mavericks. Gathered up there, look up ice, send this out to the points on the far side, crosses center ice. Mavericks with it there, cross the Sabres blue line, have to turn back, but falls down, can't get to the puck, and the Sabres take this one out. 1-on-1 here now, 3 Mavericks getting back, 1 Sabre there. Mavericks able to turn it away. Nice defense, good back checking, Mavericks, well done. There's a bit of an argument there. The goalie really going after that Sabres player is just haranguing them all day. That's 88 for the Mavericks. That's Nicholas Schrockett there in net, just giving it to the Sabres players, creating all kinds of havoc around his net. Sabres send it back around. Mavericks let it slip past the point out into the neutral zone. And play continues there as the Mavericks try to turn around, send it back in. It's turned away by the Sabres. Here come the Sabres through center ice. Take it across, or nearly across the blue line. Gets caught up in the skates of some Mavericks players there. Welsh from the Sabres battling it out against number 13, Nurnberg. And with 45 seconds left to go, here come the Mavericks. Cross center ice now. Takes it into the blue line here on the near side. That's 13 again. Nurnberg sends it in on net, and that one is covered by the Sabres netminder. Everybody's out. Should be.
Yes, he's out. The two that got the phone are out.
They have been for a while. Well, here come the Sabres with a flourish here near the end, but the Mavericks pick it up at their own end. They turn it up ice with 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the end of the second period. We are going into the third, where the Sabres still maintain a commanding lead 4-0. At the end of 2, it's Sabres 4, Mavericks nothing.
So we're really doing that every 2 minutes.
Every 2 minutes in the next game, you're pushing that little horn, yeah.
Really
Don't do it now, though, because you push that horn, they think they got to go back to the ice. It's not. They got to relax. You got time. Don't worry about the horn. Yeah. That's why I said you got to be careful pressing that horn, because the players think it means they got to go out there. Don't push that horn. Yeah, because look at here come all the kids again. They don't know what they're doing. They react to the horn. All right, here we go. Third period starting up. Dan's got a fresh beer out there to help get him through the third period. The rest of us are starting to get a dry mouth and could probably use beverage. I had to give mine away to our officials. So if Adam Hyde is listening, if Tony Maiello can hear my voice, we could use a couple of cold ones over here in the announce booth. Time to break out the chapstick as well. 3 games in, my lips were starting to bleed all over the microphone, so I'm seasoned up again now. Pop, pop, pop. Can speak more clearly, though the air is dry and cold. Sabres have the puck. They take it into their offensive end. Mavericks there trying to stop and help. Sticks all over the place. Shot stayed low, actually hit the stick, and one of the Mavericks players had just kind of laid it down out there or had it knocked out of his hand. Hard to tell. This one's back down into the Sabres end this time, but they clear it out. Skated up ice, crossed the blue line into their offensive end. Mavericks there trying to stop it. The defense is able to do so, turns it away into the near corner, and here it comes up the boards. Skates around into center ice, do the Mavericks, and here they come with some speed now. Mavericks have control here in the Sabres' end, looking for a goal to get up on the board. Certainly don't want to get shut out here. Sabres pitching the clean sheet right now, though. 4-0 lead continues. We're inside of 18 minutes now.
Open up, open up, open up. Let's go, get moving, Mason, get moving, get moving.
Here come the Mavericks, cross center ice. Carried across the blue line. 4 Mavericks in. Third one just gets there now. Dunn into the zone, hanging high at the point. Leakfeld over here on our side, closest to us. Dunn on the far side picks that up at the point, sends it in deep into the near corner where the Sabres pick it up there. They're ready to turn it out and break out. No, Mavericks get control of it, send it over. Shot, little high and wide. That one goes back into the near corner. Sabres with it again now here. Here they come out of their zone. Skating across center ice. Skates right past number 14. And the Sabres take the shot. And that is a goal. Done it all by himself, coast to coast. Number 33. No, that's me. Let it be official. Like I said, see, I had the call. Dan confirms it. You always have to have the officials confirm it. So Dan comes over, confirms Sabres 33 end to end. And once again, Sabres goal scored by number 33, Luke Gow. Yeah, Luke has 2 now. What's Bissy got? Goal and 2 assists. Yeah. 2 goals better than a goal and 2 assists, but it's 3 points to 2 points, so we can make the call here in a little while. Oh, the Mavericks with a chance! I don't know. I think they might have pulled that one out. Certainly didn't have an official in the area to look, but I think that one crossed the line. I think the Mavericks might have gotten robbed there.
Oh, no goal. He had it.
The refs are calling it no goal? I don't know, from where I'm standing, I think that one got by him. I don't know, the Mavericks might have gotten cheated there. The ref's a bit out of position on that one. Didn't get to see if that had crossed the line. They were way behind the play on that. Mavericks could be owed a goal, but even so, it would still be 5-1. As it stands, though, 5-0 with 15:20 on the clock right now. There you go. Mavericks with a chance at the face-off here. Sabres, however, seem to have won that one. They've mostly got control. Mavericks, though, poking away at it, sending it in. It's behind the net now. Mavericks with control back there. A couple of Mavericks players still just playing chase the puck out there, not really skating to a position. There you go. There was an opportunity. Looked like number 15 maybe out there. Coming back up ice now, might be 25. Hard to tell with the jerseys tucked into the pants sometimes what the numbers are. And from our vantage point here in the announce booth, we've got a lot of things blocking our view. Sabres with it, though, carrying it back into the Mavericks end. Long day for the Mavericks out there. 14:35 here in the third period now, but they've got control coming through center ice. Skated to send it across. Offsides, though. That one's offsides. Someone blow a whistle. There we go. They don't need to blow the whistle. The kids just weren't clearing it. The arms went up. They were letting them know, and nobody left. Now the Mavericks are in. Offsides again, basically, could have been called. Dragged that back leg and got away with one. But here come the Sabres. Sabres have it on the far boards. Turn it in at the circle. Send it in. Blocked away. And that one is a Suvi indeed. Timmy gathers it up down there. We're going to have a face-off going on here. He's got it up under his skate. Far circle from us down in the Mavericks end. Face-off's won by the Sabres there. They send it deep into the corner around the back of the net for the Mavericks. Sabres and a Mavericks player there now to try to gather that one up. Mavericks with it. Send it all the way over to the far boards. A little bit of a chase across blue line. Here come the Mavericks. Opportunity sent in. Goalie blocks it away over here to the near side boards. Down the center of the circles there over there against boards. Turned into the middle. Mavericks still with the puck. Send it out high to the point. Point sends it in. Nice deep rip. Just goes a bit wide to the left where it's gathered up again by his teammate. Takes it back into the corner. And LaSalle has it now. The Sabres come up the ice right here in front of us. And now that one is sent in. Mavericks with control in their own end right now. Coming up the boards, Sabres are there trying to regain control. It's tied up over there against the boards. Sabres send it in the middle. Mavericks gather it, send it back up the boards where the Sabres have it, and it's just a fight for the puck against far boards. Right under the light over there. Gets loose. Sabres have it. They turned around, and that was nearly another goal. Nice setup, nice shot, but the Mavericks goalie stands up to the challenge and takes that opportunity away from the Sabres. We'll get changes on both benches. Fresh legs out on the ice now. And here we go. Maleko takes the shot. Number 7 there for the Sabres. Turned away quickly by the Mavericks. Mavericks with control, trying to break it up the far boards. 3 Sabres over there in the way, though, however. Sabres stretching out the ice, playing end-to-end, side-to-side. High point bounces. That puck is just all over the place. No way for number 29. Knock that one down. And that is a shot by the Mavericks into the glove of the Sabres goalie. Currently, that's number 40, Nixon Van Wezel out there. Play back underway now. Sabres with control, coming across center ice into the Mavericks' end now. Still has it on the stick, looking for an opportunity. Can't turn it in, has to turn it out. Here come the Mavericks. Right up through center. Big step to the right. Far boards now inside the Sabres' end. Sends it around the boards. Sabres pick it up there, and here come the Sabres. No, Mavericks are there to pick it up, turn it away. Sabres, however, regain control. Bounce this one up the boards. Can the big guy, number 39, get to it? He does not. Mavericks get to it first, send it up the boards. Picked up there by the Sabres. Turn back inside. Another opportunity. Rings it off the post. And here come the Mavericks. Chased it. Sabres got control, sent it back in. Send it toward the net. Stopped there by the Mavericks defenders. Mavericks have control. They're going to look to bring it out. Send across to the middle. At center right now, Mavericks and Sabres are fighting it out. Going back toward the Sabres end. Sabres have control there. Turn it into the neutral zone over here on the near side to Guthrie. Number 16 for the Sabres. Guthrie has it and gets pulled down. Or Guthrie fell down. Hard to tell. I'm looking through a couple of boxes and basically a bust of Jaromir Jagr with the best mullet he ever had. He's staring at me here in the announce booth. That was an award in our last game. It was left behind. That was actually an award for Finn, and Finn was like, I don't want it. I don't have the mullet anymore. Cut his hair. Didn't care. Left the trophy behind. What's that kid doing? Yeah, thank you for making Jaromir Jagr not look at me anymore, Reed. It's very nice of you. Actually, why don't you put the sweater on him to really wrap his face up so none of us have to look at him now. Not until next year, anyway. Dominic will just repaint that one and give it away next year, as we all know. The kid leaves it behind, the kid doesn't want it, Dominic will give it to somebody else who does. Could have given it to that guy from the first game, Hockey Fabio. Did you guys get to see Hockey Fabio? The Tennessee Terrorizer? Oh, this guy had a mullet and a beard like Kasperitis. What a beauty. He's gone now, too. He should have gotten the mullet trophy. You want to talk about a good mullet. That was a nice one. Yeah, they send pictures of their mullets in, and it's sort of judged by Dominic and a couple of his buddies. They look and they go, yep, that's our winner this year. That's the best flow. So, yeah, if you want to grow the hair long and show up, see if you can win an award. Maybe I'll grow my hair out for next year, boys. Just start now, in a year from now, see how long I can get it, come out, cut it just above the numbers, like the Tennessee Terrorizer had it there. Totally worth it. Yeah, what do we got? 7:48 left in the third period right now. 5-goal lead for the Sabres. They're still looking to add more, but that one's picked up by the Mavericks goalie. Not a lot to talk about that we haven't talked about. This game is pretty much going the same. Bissonnette back there on the ice now, though. Bissonnette's got a goal and 2 assists. Luke Gow for the Sabres has 2 goals. Are we going to give it to the goals or the points for today? We'll see what our commissioner thinks if things stay the way they are right now. Lucy Chandler for the Sabres there, number 6, sends it in deep, a little bit of dump and chase. The Mavericks get it behind their own net, though. This one, unfortunately, blind pass goes right to a Sabres player. Back out here to Lucy at the point. She fires that one in. Little confusion. The goalie looked to his right. It hadn't gone there. It bounced back out to his left. Against the boards, the Mavericks were trying to do something with it there. However, it went over to the stick of number 34. There's DeFore finally. Been calling his name and number a bunch, but we didn't know where he was. We thought he was number 7, which was Maleko, but we actually see number 34. DeFore is out there now. .6:25 left on the clock. Here come the Sabres. Cross center ice now, coming up the right-hand side, near boards by us. Turned away by the Mavericks there, top of the slot, inside the circles. Sabres still fighting for it. Mavericks gain control, though. Here come the Mavericks over here to the near boards. Another just kind of a skip pass.
Go, Colton, get high.
And that one gets turned in deep where the Mavericks grab it, send it out toward the center. They're across center. The Sabres are there, pick it up. And the Mavericks pick it up now. Chandler wasn't able to handle that one. Mavericks skated right by, got control of it. And Mavericks fall down behind the net over there, lose control of the puck. Here come the Sabres into the neutral zone, cross center ice, keeping it on the end of their stick over there on the far side. Can't quite tell who that is. Again, jersey tucked into the pants, can't read the number. I don't see an arm up right now. Yeah, hard to tell what's going on out there. Sabres trying to get back in time. 2 Mavericks back there. Making a heck of a run at that goal. Even Denowith has been out there skating around a whole lot. It's number 71 for the Mavericks. Denowith's got the wheels out there to Zayden Denowith. 5 minutes left now in the third. That's 1 minute every 5 minutes. They basically need a goal a minute is what I'm trying to say for the Mavericks. If they're able to do that, hooray. If they can't, this game's going to end in a lot of disappointment for those Mavericks players. It'd be nice to see them get at least one up there. There's Denowith on the far side. You've got help in the middle, turned just behind the trailer, and that one is absorbed by the Sabres goaltender. Time to eat some organic apple chips with cinnamon on them because Dominic brought these over and I don't have anything else to do and I'm not even hungry. Just need to have something else going on. Oh, these are bone dry. This is a terrible choice. They're rather delicious though. Boys, if you're interested. You sure? They're very appley, very cinnamony. Made by a company called Bear, B-A-R-E. Baked, crunchy, dried out apple slices. Tastes like apple pie. Yep. Well, here's 33 who did go all the way. Gow sends it in deep. Gow's already got his 2 goals. He doesn't need any more unless he wants to go for the Hattie here in the last 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Yeah. Right. Nine has more points, but Gow has more goals. It's up to the commish. Commish, what's better, 2 assists and a goal or 2 goals? I mean, 5-0.
Someone get the first goal?
First goal was 33 Gow. He's got 2 goals, and then 9 has a goal and 2 assists.
33 is goal and 2 assists?
9 has a goal and 2 assists. 9 is Bissonnette.
33 because he got the first one.
All right. Yeah. All right. Like I said, we always let the commissioner decide. Yeah, Luke Gow.
All right, we'll get to that next.
All right.
33.
33. He went end to end for his second goal as well. Yeah. Yeah. No, it wasn't even a breakaway. It was just end to end. He was just an ass and carried it the whole way. Didn't share with his teammates.
Was he douchey about it?
No, he wasn't. I mean, I'm being so. It was a cool end ender, and he didn't celebrate about it. No, Luke was really cool. It was a cool end ender.
Otherwise,
I always pick on anybody who goes end to end. I always say terrible things. Luke's goal was really nice. We'll give it to him. Yeah, no. 2 minutes left here in the third period. The commissioner here deciding on it. Was his goal douchey? Yeah, it was a total ass. Nah, Luke was cool about his goal. It was all right. It wasn't. He didn't celebrate it. He didn't throw it in anybody's face. Very classy end-ender. So Luke Gow out there. Looks like he's going to be our MVP unless suddenly the Mavericks find a way to get 5 or 6 goals in there. 5 goals to tie it up would be interesting. 6 to win it with $1:30 left on the clock. Who are the Canadians? Yes. Yeah.
I don't want Canadians winning, people. I'm going to talk to the referee now and throw everybody out of this thing. They're not even a part of this.
What are you talking about, Dominic? They're about to be our 51st state if our president has any say in it.
Well, as far as the Fiasco goes, I'm going to throw them out of here.
Yeah. You have.
It's our first Canadian team.
Is it really? Congrats to the Sabres coming all the way down from the Great White North. I will say one thing I did hear, a little chirping between a couple of kids who got penalties, instigated, however, by Jack and Reed here from Brother Rice. Hey, this guy wants to say something to you. And then the Canadian kid is like, you look like a raccoon, a raccoon, not even a raccoon. You look like a raccoon, eh?
Get out of here, nerds, like Canadian nerds.
Yeah, go back to your land of Timmy Hortons and maple syrup there, eh?
Yeah. Free healthcare.
Yeah, all that awesome stuff you have that we don't get here the same way you get there. Yeah, how dare you? Nah, it was really excellent. I'm really happy to hear that a team came down from Canada, our first Canadian team here in the Fiasco. Congrats to the Sabres. This one's counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's the game. The Sabres shut out the Macomb Mavericks. At the end of the third period, the final score, the Mavericks nothing, the Sabres 5. Thanks, Dan. All right. Let's get some announcements here at the end of the game, shall we? We've got an MVP to talk about. Luke Gow is going to win this one. I didn't mean to, but yeah. What are you doing?
I just brought another pizza.
Amazing. No, I ate a bunch of the last one, but I know the refs were looking for a little something extra this time. So we'll make sure they do that. Oh, beautiful. Thank you. The pizza's been amazing. Yeah, thank you. What's that? If I weren't living in LA and only fly in for this once every year, then yeah. Dominic and I have known each other. I used to live in Cleveland. I moved to LA 3 years ago, but I come every year for this event. So tomorrow I leave and head back. So thank you. Absolutely, will do. Appreciate that. Thanks so much. All right, photos are taken. It's time to announce our MVP of today's game. With 2 goals, the first one to open the floodgates for the LaSalle Sabres, number 33, Luke Gow. Congratulations, Luke. Congrats to both teams as well. Excellent game, everybody. Can't wait to see you right back here next season for another Frozen Fish Fiasco. The MVP, by the way, is brought to you, as always, by Mess Bucket Comics, For more information, you can go to messbucketcomics.com, learn all about the amazing comics by writer Dominic Reggio, including The Arcane Awakening and Donnybrook, a 4-book hockey comic book series. Present. Plenty more to come. Indeed. Don't forget, players get free Roman Village pizza, and everyone can watch replays of this game at House of Shamrocks in 60 minutes after you leave here. House of Shamrocks is just 15 minutes up the road, and don't forget, all of their food and drink proceeds are coming right back here to the Clark Park Coalition all weekend long. Thank you very much, House of Shamrocks and Roman Village Pizza.
What you gotta do, focus all that energy. Picture somebody, all right? Throw that can, give it a good
Pick that bucket. All right. Okay. He's going to go that way, guys, so you'll probably want to move over just a little bit. All right.
Right into the coach.
Fantastic. And now
That
we're
was
gonna
great.
move over to MVP of the winning. Let's go ahead. Where's MVP?
There's MVP.
I think the other team is
Yeah,
our
bucket's
MVP.
been
Come on.
kicked.
How are you? Oh.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
See, this is teamwork right here.
This is, yep, right here. Good stuff. Perfect, guys. Congratulations to all you guys. Great victory out there. What would you say is the winning combination, the secret to your guys' success today?
So it's just teamwork and just work hard. Outscale the other team.
Oh, hard.
There you go.
Heart, right? Yeah. What are you guys going to do to celebrate after the game?
Eat pizza.
Thank you so much. How was it playing outdoors? Have you guys done that before? You like it?
It was very fun.
It was very fun. Love the experience.
Fantastic.
Hope to see you out here next year, right?
Yeah. All right. Victory, guys. Enjoy that pizza and Coca-Cola, another pop. Fantastic. This has been great, hasn't it?
It's been fantastic. And from the very first face-off to the very last hole, stick around. Right.
The Frozen Fish Fiasco 2025.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Clark Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Blight, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Blight, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by 4-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at MessBucketComics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Dog Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.
Getting up every morning to go out to do a hard day's work that didn't just begin. We have been relentlessly weaving this fabric since 1938. And it hasn't been easy. We have been an important spark in an engine that has powered generations. Today, UAW Local 600 spans 4 sectors. We have 45 autonomous units. There are over 30,000 active and retired members. And guess what? We make a difference in our communities too. UAW Local 600, a history to be proud of, a tradition to carry on.
Miracle Flow, you know, a lot of people claiming, oh, hockey here, this, hockey. It's only one. There's only one. You know, I've been out here since 2016, selling the finest salad dressings for your salad. You know, sure, okay, yeah, you got the salad, but we got the dressing. And I mean, it's as simple as that. I mean, a lot of people have considered us the Paul Newman of hair care products, in the sense that, you know, we're just the best. You know what I mean? So to be considered, you know, the Paul Newman of our own respective salad dressing is just, I mean, to say it's anything in our honor would be ridiculous. So I mean, that's obviously huge. You know, I mean, obviously we understand we're no Hidden Valley Ranch. We get that, but we're out there. You know, if they're not going to stock us in the shampoo aisle, we're going to try again in the salad dressing aisle, because I mean, it works either way.
A Dream Limousine continues to be Metro Detroit's finest luxury transportation service. 734-542-6800. Offering late model luxury SUVs to brand new party buses that seat up to 34 passengers. 734-542-6800. Including the one-of-a-kind Escalade Stretch with the exciting jet door. Call 734-542-6800. That's 734-542-6800. A Dream Limousine.
Since 2012, Mess Bucket Comics has been an independent comic book publisher bringing you a variety of genres, ranging from superheroes to pro wrestling to sports-themed graphic novels like the following. The Arcane Awakening is a graphic novel trilogy where God's army, the Ministry, and Lucifer's army, the Demonic Blight, battle each other one last time for Earth and humanity, winner take all. Mojo, a popular general of the Ministry, is a descendant of Jim Morrison and speaks in all lyrics by the Doors, while Ravager, a general of the Demonic Blight, is a cannibal demon that was inspired by the writer's ex-girlfriend. Donnybrook is a comic series about a semi-pro hockey league featuring real-life stories from former professional athletes. The fictional teams in the series are owned by four-time Stanley Cup winner Darren McCarty, Major League Baseball all-star Brandon Inge, Hollywood actor from the Clerks movie franchise Brian O'Halloran, and pro wrestler Rowdy Roddy Piper. Rowdy Roddy Piper, the Kilted Avenger, is a 54-page graphic novel featuring WWE Hall of Famer Rowdy Roddy Piper as a talk show host by day and vigilante by night. Roddy fights off the evil Ruth S. Heel with the help of Hacksaw Jim Duggan, Mick Foley, Tony Schiavone, and many others. Finally, Darren McCarty, Life's a Grind, Enjoy My Truth, a 150-page graphic novel. Mess Bucket Comics dives into the highs and lows of Darren McCarty's exciting life story, as well as provide untold tales of the hockey legend. Get these books, exclusive signed merchandise, and up-to-date information at MessBucketComics.com, and follow us at Mess Bucket Comic on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
For 6 decades and counting, the historic Roman village, Cucina Italiano in Dearborn, Michigan, has worked hard preparing fresh, authentic Italian dishes, including award-winning pizzas, calzones, lasagna, beer dishes, soups, and of course their famous fresh-baked bread. Everything is made the old-fashioned way, in partnership with the Detroit Red Wings. They are a proud sponsor of the Frozen Fish Fiasco Foundation. They have helped raise thousands of dollars over the years for the Dog Park Coalition. Thank you for all your years of service to the community.